Hello, everybody. We're down in Hillside. Can you see it's absolutely pouring with rain today? Ross and I have just been out. It's New Year's Day today. So happy New Year, everybody. Let's all hope we have a joyous New Year. A joyous year. Not even just a joyous New Year, but a joyous year. Whole year. I'm down in Hillside and I haven't been down here since the beginning of December. I think, or when I last did the video. No, I came down when I did the last video, which was the giveaway video. And I haven't been down here since because I got poorly. So I just got a Costa because Russ and I went out and picked up a few bits of shopping because we're due like a cold wintry spell, and so I wanted to fill up the freezer and things, so if I couldn't get out because I wasn't feeling up to it, it wouldn't matter. And I have done nothing in Hillside at all, but I want to do a coffee and a chat and this giveaway, spin the wheel for the giveaway. All right. Hello, everyone. It's messy in here. Well, behind you, it's messy. Got the pram here drying out. This is, I had the silver cross here with the tartan. Oh yeah, you can just about see the tartan there, can't you? I have the, over here. This is the one that I had at the house. So I brought it back down here now. Sorry, you're a bit skew-whiffy. I can't seem to make it right. Oh yeah, might be all right there. So, yeah, I didn't do anything with Christmas with my Sylvanian families because I was so poorly. And I didn't get to the giveaway like quick enough that I'd hoped to, because we had guests and I just wasn't well. Just really wasn't well. But I'm going to write down the giveaway entries on here like I normally do. So if you're new here, this is how I always do my giveaways. They're not affiliated with Google or YouTube at all. It's just me and you. And if you remember, I purchased some blind filled stockings in a live by Calica Creations, and I had one that was newborn boy and one that was 6 to 9 months girl, and so they were both filled and you just paid for them. I think I paid £10 for the girl and £8 for the boy, if I remember. I'll try and remember to link that video down the bottom, and I'll also link the video of the giveaway, you know, when I was last in here and talked about it. I haven't brought any of the little ones down with me because it is tipping it down, and I just didn't want to get, you know, I just didn't want to bother getting them wet or going backwards and forwards at the house. I mean, I brought the pushchair down and it's completely loaded with everything. Those old-fashioned pushchairs and prams were workhorses. I mean, it's amazing what I've got in that basket underneath and what I carried down inside the carry cockpit. So I don't have anybody down here with me. So for anybody who would like to see the little ones, I did upload a video. I think it was first thing in the middle of the night or something like that. It took ages to upload. I think it's obviously because it was New Year's Eve. And I was changing Maisie. So I just did a voiceover because I was listening. I really was trying to listen to a podcast that I had to listen to and sign off for it. And then, well, nobody was going to cuss me off if I didn't finish this podcast. It was my counselling, actually. So but I really wanted to get that finished so I could finish off the end of year. So that's why I had the headphones on. I wanted to listen to that. Russ was in the room as well. And so I was like, well, I want to change Maisie. I want to change her out of the little Christmas dress that she had on and try her on that blue velvety dress, which looks divine on her. She's so sweet. I love her. How she makes me feel is lush. And I just love that. Every time I look at her, she makes me smile. Yes, Toby did the same, made me smile. But I remember that Toby was just too big. And when I came home from my holiday, and I was changing him, because I like to, when I get home from holidays, say hello to all my babies, change them up and things. And it was just a real chore changing him. He was heavy. I don't have the strength now in my arms and things. And so hence why I sold Toby. But changing Maisie last night, 6 to 9 months, 9 to 12 is the right size. Emma Jane wears 12 to 18. Emma Jane's not going anywhere, but she wears 12 to 18. So, but I see her as like, older, like a 2-year-old. That's how I see her in my like mind's eye. Maybe 2-year-old. Frankie, I see about 5 to 6, which she actually wears age 5 to 6. And this up here, this ribbon up here, was given to me by a lady called Grace in America. She made me 2 ribbons, and the other one is behind, wrapped up. She gave me 2. She'd never painted them before. They were a surprise, and his name is Gabriel. The other one is called Cain, and he's Angel Gabriel. And he stays down here in the hillside. Don't you, mate? So I know that a couple of people asked me about that one up there. That he was a gift, and I'm very thankful for all the gifts that I receive. And so anyway, going back to these stockings. So I thought, wow, that's such a good idea. I'm going to do that as a giveaway, because I had these stockings and I was like, what am I going to do with them? So that's what I did. So they were part of a giveaway, and you had to comment on that video what size you wanted, what gender, what size, to be entered into the giveaway. And the giveaway closed like last Friday. It is now Wednesday because it's New Year's Day. So what I'm going to do is just write down all the people who entered onto a piece of paper. Sometimes I do this before. Sometimes I do it drawing, and I will show you me writing them down. And I've got to put a hotspot. I've got to use my phone as my hotspot. So I'll stop the video in a minute and then bring you closer so you can see me writing them down. And then we add them into the wheel. We add the numbers into the wheel, and we spin the wheel. Anyway, cheers. This is a cappuccino with oat milk, because I try to go lactose free. So I get awful sickliness from milk, probably from a lot of dairy. Oat milk also for me isn't really that good. I just have usually at home lactose free milk, but I don't like soy. That's just reminded me, I got right on my hand, milk. And then I'll be like, why did I write milk on my hand? My middle daughter is coming over on the weekend. She's working over here, so she's coming over for the week. And she asked me to get milk, some particular milk for her, so I do that. So all of my children we're all the same. Yogurts, not too good with yogurts and milk and that. Anyway, Jack's the same. So what I'll do now is I'll just make my phone into the hotspot and start doing this. Bring you closer so you can see what I'm doing. All right. Okay, let's find the right video. So another thing, just while I've got this up, I just want to show you that when you go on my home page, you can see home, videos, shorts, live, playlists, community, and membership. So every Monday I post the live that I had with my membership the previous Monday. So this was what we did on Christmas Eve. And then this is the one with Maisie that I posted up. Because I posted it up at a silly time, it's not had the same traction as it normally does. So I normally post my videos at 9:15 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. but this one just uploaded at a weird time. So what I'm going to, and this along here are all our members, channel members. Hello all to all the channel members. Missed you this Monday. I had the Monday this week off from doing the live because we had I had my stepson here. Russ had his boy here, and and so let's blah 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 blah. View my channel and videos. Yeah, so we didn't have a live, but we did have a live on Boxing Day. And on Boxing Day, our live, here's where I talk about the Lucky Dip, where I got the Lucky Dip ones. It's this video, Lucky Dip stockings. This is the coffee in the chat when I talk about the giveaway. The giveaway's closed. You had to watch that coffee in the chat to know about the giveaway. And so that's the one that I need to look at. Hello, everybody. We are down in Hillside. Yay! There we are, down in Hillside. I will speed this up, okay? I'm just going to start writing down people's names now. Outfit today. She didn't want to wear the red or the green or the Christmassy stuff, did you? Hey, she wanted to put this beautiful outfit on. Gorgeous, gorgeous jumper in the lilac with this collar. So all I'm doing is looking through for the people who... Yeah, beautiful jumpers in there. Sorry, just take your dolly away from her. And then this skirt, now, regular viewers, you would have seen this on Annie. People that entered, so one. Don't know where the skirt is from. Mini babies, and added more things in there. Like that's an old candle holder to go on a birthday cake. So I did add extra things in. So I had the yellow set. No, I didn't buy any more after that. And if you look around, you'll probably see lots of things. There's Mini Caroline there, very unhappy but still smiling.
That is the bravest little girl I know. She had a wonderful day out that day and she knew she had to go back to Terra. But you might see some of the things that you have sent me, because I do keep them and I try and put them out so that you can see them. I know this baby is controversial, but it was a gift. So I know it was controversial, but that is a gift. He is a gift.
Right, so there were 37 of you that entered the giveaway. So 2 people are going to win the giveaway today. And you're each going to win a stocking. And I know this is going to be later because it's New Year's Day now. My best day to post is on a Tuesday. Because I'm always have my appointments on a Tuesday. So just bear that in mind. And of course I do post. I'll post anywhere that our post office will allow us to. There are certain places that we can't post to, I think, which is something like Kazakhstan or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm sorry they're going to be a little bit late. The stockings, you know, probably should be blooming Easter eggs or something. Easter sacks, Easter baskets, rather than stockings. Because I left it so late. But anyway, never mind. We are there, aren't we? I just also want to say that the Ruthie, who won our giveaway of our the giveaway that I won, that La Donna Berenger reborn Berenger doll, she has been posted. So hopefully we'll hear from Ruthie that she got her little girl, and so she's been posted. So I'm really pleased about that. So please know that you do get your prizes from me. And anybody who's won a prize, if you're watching, you just leave a comment down below to reassure people that I do actually send my giveaways. So I was resting. I don't know if you saw what I was resting on. I was resting on this. And I didn't even build that. You remember I got that. I want to build it so bad. And can you hear my voice? This is like 2.5 weeks later. And I am much, 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 much better. But my voice is still like lingering on. And apparently this virus is really bad. Been awful around here. So when I listen to the videos like that one, I'm like, wow, your voice sounded awful. And then I'm like, your voice is sounding rough today. But I am much better. But we did have a quiet Christmas because of that. We had just had the grandson in Rebecca. And so my eldest daughter and her wife came around Christmas Day just for a few hours, just come around for lunch. They stayed for about 3 hours, I think, just because I was absolutely shattered. They came around and had lunch and that was it. We didn't have anything fancy. It's just, I still managed to put on weight though, you know, from eating all the chocolates and everything, because, well, you got to, you know, so yummy, and all the mint, and I love mince pies, and I love Christmas pudding. So all the rich food today has all gone. So that's it. We didn't actually buy that much because I couldn't even like really be bothered to do any grocery shopping. So me and Russ had it as well. Got it near the end of, like, he had it over Christmas, but he had only had it for about 3 days. But this is like over 2 weeks now for me. But I am a lot better. I am so much better. Oh my God. It was worse than when I had COVID, this virus I've just had. Worse than when I had COVID. Yeah, so we only did a little bit of groceries, enough to just last us over Christmas. There was no massive big grocery shop. And then Russ's lad came on Friday after Christmas. So him and his girlfriend. So we bought another shop, because then we had our other Christmas Day with him and Russ's mum, so my mother-in-law, on that day, on the Saturday after Christmas. So we did, you know, we did another little shop on the Friday for that. We had Jack to sleep on that Friday because we were having Will as well, so that Great Gran could see him the next day, and he could be here while we had the stepson here as well. So that was nice. Hard work because I still wasn't feeling well. And of course, he's a boy into everything. He doesn't sit still. No longer does he just snuggle with Grandma. Thank you for Granddad. Granddad took him shopping to get the bits that we wanted for the next day. and took him out for a ride on his tractor. Granddad's got a tractor, so he took him for a ride out on his tractor. Jack is as obsessed with tractors. He can say tractor, tractor, he says. So he's so cute. So he is obsessed with tractors and wheels and yeah, it's going to be such a shame actually, because he's going to grow up in a world of electric cars and electricity, and it doesn't sound the same as a good old engine. Really doesn't. Oh, two-stroke engine just doesn't have the same sound. So yeah, that is a bit sad, really. Like it's yeah. Oh no, Caroline, be quiet. Anyway, so we have 37 entries. So then what I do is go on to the spin the wheel. So let's just have a look, because there was a few comments on here. I'm sorry I didn't also, you left comments and I haven't commented very much because I was just like so poorly. I just didn't want to do anything. I'm sorry, so sorry. I just didn't want to do anything. Okay, witchy lady, have you got your Christmas baby yet? You said you've got yours, won't be here until after Christmas. So witchy lady, have you got your Christmas baby? SMH said, thank you, Caroline. You've inspired me to play with my reborns. Oh, I put you on. I was just looking at your thing then thinking, I don't reckon my... Oh, yes, I have. I don't remember SMH putting your thing down. Mine are newborns, both open and closed eyes. If you want to play with your reborns, play with your reborns, okay? If you want to role play. If you want to just sit there and cuddle them, do it. If you're a collector who likes to have a collection and look at it, like my other stuff all around me here are all collections, not my Sylvanians, that's not a collection, that's fun. But up here, you know, all my collections, like the cot and that here, these are collections, and they are just like things that make my little heart sing. You know, I look at them and I'm like, oh, that's so sweet. I love that. But I do think I have a problem, because if somebody said you had to get rid of it, I'd be like, oh, I don't know what I could get rid of. Oh my God. Oh, it would be so hard. I just love it all. It would be really, really a real hard ache if I was told I'd have to get rid of some. Rather than my collections, I think I would get rid of my Sylvanian families. I do like I love my Sylvanian families. I love making layouts and miniatures and that, but I think I like my collections more. So there we go. So yes, please play. Dakota has a 45-minute walk to her post office. I would have a big walk as well to the post office. And I don't want to walk it because there are no footpaths. In the country lanes, don't feel like I don't fancy walking that. So Dakota started a cutesy advent crochet scene in cotton thread. Wow, cotton thread. I love crochet with cotton thread. And she worked on that while she watched us in this video that we did of the giveaway. Oh, well done, Dakota. And she's making a boy, Ping Lao's Prince George. He needs British style. He really does need British style, doesn't he? Thank you, everybody who said Merry Christmas. I did read them. I just didn't have the energy to reply because they come up when somebody's posted. When I go on my YouTube, I can see the notifications, so then I look. Linda says, thank you, Caroline. You helped me a lot. You are so welcome, Linda. You are so, so welcome. Every one of you was saying, like, I hope I feel better, because I sounded so rough, didn't I? It felt like at that time, every time I posted, I just was like, I'm so rough. In fact, it's good to go back and see, actually, that I really was rough, and to then appreciate how much better I'm feeling, because it's really hard to forget. Like, you know, I was really poorly, and now I've been shopping today and felt good. I went to the range, like Rush drove me, but I've been to the range. And then we went to Sainsbury's, went to Costa and got coffee. And I said, well, I'm going to pack the groceries away and I'm going down to Hillside. And that's good for me, because that means I feel better. Even my eyes are open, whereas in this video here, my eyes are like really like dopey. Sadie, I'm so glad you've got a new therapist to help with your PTSD. I am so glad, because you've got to find the right therapist for you, and it's not always the first one you see. And they change. So I had lots of therapists throughout my time, but now I've been doing private therapy since I was 40. And because the NHS here will pay for your therapy, but it depends where you live. Some of the waiting lists are up to 2 years. Some of the when you get the therapy, it's for 6 weeks or 16 weeks. And because of my trauma, I need like long-term therapy. So that they never worked, because I can easily tell people what they want to hear, because I'm not stupid. I've had years, you know, of a child, learning how to please the abuser so they don't abuse you. And you know, when you go to therapy and it's usually CBT therapy, which is where they try and change the way you think about things. But you know, I can do that easily. I just need someone to really talk and learn more about myself. So anyway, so it's really good. So where I'm paying for the therapy, private therapy now, I'm on my third therapist there, because I had one, I didn't really get on with her. The second one, really loved her, but she retired. She was so wise, and you know, I just felt the Lord when I was in there with her. I don't know if she was Christian, you know, or anything, because you're not allowed to say she's not allowed to tell me those sort of things. But I just felt the Lord with that second one. And then she retired. And then I've got this other lady now that I've had for years, and she is lovely. She's really lovely. She's helped me so much. Yeah. So just give it a go if you feel like you need to. There's nothing wrong with finding someone to talk to. Women need women. Women need women to talk to. I know you all love Grumpy. I know that the people on the live love Grumpy, all right? I know, he's so funny, isn't he? Oh, he's such a pain in my arse. Like today, grocery shopping. We've just had Christmas, full of like all sorts of stuff, and he's like, yeah, don't let's not get loads of stuff. And I said, I'm not getting loads of stuff for the snack cupboard. His snack cupboard, by the way. Now it's moved on to 2 shelves. Okay, so it's no longer just the one. With Christmas, it's moved on up. And I'm like, you don't need anything else in there. And so it's my godson's birthday on Monday. So I was looking for clothes for him. And so I said to Rush, you go on around Sainsbury's with the list, and I'll go and look at the clothes for Ben. And when I got to the trolley, I could see all these little snacks and everything, all these little crispy things and popcorn. I'm like, don't say anything, Carrie. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. When we got home, and I packed it all away, and he opened up his cupboard and went, that's a lot of snacks. And I'm like, yeah, it really is. He's like, oh. God's sake. And it cost twice as blooming much, the grocery shop. Caroline Moseley says she loves watching the videos. Thank you. And everybody's saying, Caroline, rest, Caroline, rest, Caroline, rest. You feel better soon. It took me a long time. Reborn First Smiles. I don't. Oh yeah, you were on there. When I read through again, I just always double check, see, that to make sure that I've got you. I'm wearing these like a scarf. Just reminding you of what you can win. Look, the neck warmers. The neck warmers from Caroline. Right, 2010. Yeah, you're on there as well. I just like, yeah, I do like to check to make sure. Oh, Ruth, you're so sweet. I really appreciate you and your friendship. Thank you, Ruth. I just love you all. I just love it. Just love doing it. And Elaine cleverly said, "Thank you. I really needed your words tonight. Love yourself to be loved is what my nan used to say." Bless her. It is, though. It is. We really have to love who we are. If we don't love who we are, then we're going to have a skewed look on how other people view us. If we don't love ourselves, we're going to question how somebody else can love us. We'll be questioning that. You know, you have to love yourself, warts and all. Because it's true, though, isn't it? You don't remember people. I like, if I think of people who have come and gone in my life, I don't remember them like, oh, she had a big wart on her face, or oh, he walked with a limp, or he has scaly skin, or whatever it could be. You don't remember things like that, do you? You remember people for what they did and how you felt when you were around them. Like Christmas as well, you know, thinking about Christmas presents and, you know, and Christmas Day and stuff like that. I don't know if many of you remember what you got for Christmas, but I bet you can all have like memories of smells and like the warmth of things, you know. We were very poor back in the 70s. The nation was poor, and everybody was kind of like in the same boat. And I don't remember. I remember getting a bike once. I don't really remember much else. I remember getting Downfall. I loved that game. But I do remember things like my dad getting so drunk he fell over and broke my brother's brand new Action Man stuff, and then there being a massive row. You know, I remember things like that. I remember my dad coming with his girlfriend once so we could all have Christmas together. It was so awkward. I was 11 then. I remember filling my own stocking. I was 10. I remember sewing the ends of my own jumper that she had knitted me, sewing it together and then wrapping it for the next day. You know, those sort of things are what I remember. So I do remember that jumper actually. Yeah. And filling your stocking, which was a school sock. So, but you remember other things there. So I remember like my aunties and uncles coming round. I remember going up to the village social club and just having a laugh with my friends and that. You remember other things. I remember getting the tree out and decorating the tree because she would never be bothered to do that. So I grew up with like a half brother and sister. And the brother was 4 years younger than me, and the sister is 8 years younger than me. And so I always wanted to make it nice for them, you know, make it nice, have a nice tree for them. And I just wanted to do nice things for them. So in like the things that are on the TV and getting the TV magazine and figuring out what you were going to watch, you know, all those sort of things is the things that I remember. So where you have to love yourself is you just have to think, I'm so thankful that I went to church. I am just so thankful for every church holiday group that I went to. I was in the girls' brigade, which was a religious as well. We always said prayers. We always said prayers at school, and I just felt love all the time from Jesus, and that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He's got me. He loves me, and I think I carried that through. And I had a little Bible that I've always like kept beside me. Well, I didn't at the end because She used to just damage stuff that was mine. Anyway, and I just, you know, it didn't matter anyway because I know Jesus loved me, so I didn't need that. I didn't need that little red Bible because I knew it. So that for me was the best thing ever, was to go to church and know that I was worthy of being loved. And so, even though like I laugh and joke about going to Fat Club and like, oh my god, I'd love to lose 2 stone, and oh my god, my legs are so wobbly, my butt is so big, I just, those things really, I know for some people they're really serious, but for me they're not, because I also shouldn't be here, because the amount of times I had to hold my breath, amount of times I was unconscious, the amount of times I had a knife pulled on me, the amount of all of that sort of stuff, that I really shouldn't be here, but I am. And so it's just like, yeah, Jesus loves me, and that's all that matters. Carla says, I'm so excited to see the new baby boy. Carla, he's still in the bloody box. Jeez Louise, he's still in the box, because I have felt so ill. And I don't know about anybody else. Well, I'm not the sort of person that gets a reborn, right, and just gets it straight out of the box and that's it. I'm not that sort of person. I have to be in the right frame of mind for anything, really. Anything that I'm given, anything that I've really wanted. So Carla, Russ has checked him over. Russ has said he's okay. I've got a little video of Russ doing that. But I have not, still not, and it's New Year's Day today, and it is, you can see it is 2:45 on New Year's Day when I'm talking to you. And I still haven't. Russ goes back to work on Friday. I just want to be in the house on my own. I just want to be in the house on my own with no interruptions, just chilled. I don't, that is probably just me, but that's how I always am about things like that. Like, I just want to be chilled. I just want to be on my own when I do it. And I really haven't, oh, my phone's going to die, so I better get the charger out. And I really haven't had that opportunity yet on my own, to be on my own, or to feel well enough. I don't want any of it tainted. I don't know. Does that make sense to anybody? Let's see if I can find a charger for my phone. A Mojo. Yeah, there we go. I think that's the right one. Let's double check. Oh, wrong end. Yeah, hopefully that'll work. So yes, Carla. I still haven't. But no more babies this year. Yes. Did you hear that buzz? That means you're on. That means you're charging while I'm yipping to you. So yes, no more babies this year, because not until June. Not until June. How am I going to cope? I'm going to cope by reminding myself and everybody else that in June is the doll show is on for 2 days, so I want to go for the whole weekend. Whether I stay at the hotel or not is another thing. I really did want to stay at the hotel, but and I could book it now and I'd be able to get a space. But I just have real trouble about booking to stay in places. If I had my camper, I'd be like, yeah, there we go, all sorted. And I can't get Russ to drive up the caravan because it's just too far. Put my neck warmers back on so you're reminded that we are going to, in a minute, do the draw. Christ's sake, Caroline. Yes, so that is in June. And also in June, my middle daughter has arranged for me, her, Jack, and my eldest daughter to go to Disneyland Paris for a few days. So I got that expense as well. That's been booked and paid for. But we've got to book our flights and pay for our flight share, and then spending money. So I got a big, massive expense, if you see what I mean, in June. And so that is why I cannot, because, you know, a reborn is like £500. Well, anything between £350 and 700, aren't they now? So I am not. When I go to doll shows, I'm going to go with it. I am. I promise you, I am going to go with like a budget of cash, and that is it. That's all you're allowed to spend, lady, because you got to save up for this holiday. These 2 outings you're going on, so that then in June I can have a merry old time. Oh my gosh, please be with me. But we have got Maisie recently. Haven't done a lot with her because I've been poorly, so hopefully that'll help me out. And then Carlo when I open up new guy. Oh dear. So thank you very much to everybody. So let's have a look. So I'm going to show you, but you'll be the wrong way round. But I will put a photo in, okay? There's all the names of everybody. Actually, I'll take you off because I need to get the thing up and running, don't I? So if I take you off of there and turn you around anyway. Right, okay, so here is our spin the wheel. And I usually use the picker one, I think. Yeah, there we go. Oh, look, there's the one we did before. That was the one. Oh, wow. I can't believe that that's on there still. That's from where we did our choosing the winner of the giveaway baby, guys. Can you remember? Helps you make a random decision. Right. Okay. I want... Oh, rats. Anyway, so while I'm still sorting my bloody self out here, because I'm a pain in the ass, you can have a look on there. Right, now let's find how to use wheel of names. No, it's number. Spin the wheel. Number. I'm just going to spin the wheel. Numbers. Right, so if you can see. So it's for 2 of you. Random number by spinning. I think that might be the one then. Yes, here we go. This is better, isn't it? So let's just put your stockings over there. See all the mess? See all the mess? Look at it all. There's the push. There's the pram right next to me. It's standing on a thing because it's so wet outside. I had to bring it down. I don't want it all to drip all over the place. So we've got to put in 1 to 37. God, don't press that and get that going. 1 to 37. Right. Okay. You see, we've got numbers 1 to 37. So let's see who's going to win the first stocking. Well done, guys. Everybody. Ah! We're spinning. Where's it going to stop? It's going to stop. Ooh. Number 10. Whoop. Who's Ruthie? Wow. Ruthie is number 10. Ruthie is on a winning streak. Ruthie is the winner of our member. Ruthie won a giveaway in our membership. She won the reborn Behringer. Remove. So what I'm going to do is remove you now, Ruthie. Okay. So we've got no number 10. Can you see it just goes 9 to 11? So Ruthie is won a stocking. So let's see who is going to win again. The second stocking. Here we go, guys. 33. 33 is Linda Armstrong. 33, Linda Armstrong. So there we go. We have 37. We did 1 to 37 on here. Number 10, one first, that's Ruthie. Well done, Ruthie. We removed Ruthie. And then it was Linda Armstrong, 3642. Congratulations, guys. Well done. Woo! Sorry, I pressed the wrong button. Well done, guys. Well done. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. So if you can message me via Instagram or email, I do prefer Instagram Messenger because it's so much easier for me. But if you don't have that, you can email me and I will put that information down in the description. Okay. Congrats. Congrats. You guys got a stocking. Woohoo. I was talking to you and I hadn't pressed play. Well done. Well done, you two. So yeah, contact me. I am going to get this ready to edited and uploading. Hopefully the internet will be a bit quieter today. Now it's New Year's Day than it was last night. Crikey, it took hours. I mean, I didn't even know that the video had uploaded because I'd gone to sleep. So it must have like happened before 7 o'clock or before 4 o'clock. I think I woke up at 4 o'clock because Millie wanted to go out. I think it was 4, and that's when I think that the video had gone live then. I think. Anyway, want my normal time, that's for sure. But around here, I need to tidy up because I got a lot of Christmas stuff out because I wanted to do Christmas displays with my Sylvanians and I just didn't do any of it. So I've got lots of Christmas like folk and bits and pieces to pack away to go in the Sylvanian family's box for Christmas decorations. So I've got that to do. Put the pram back, and I might put the pram down. I know, Tracy, that you want to look at the fruit one. I haven't forgotten, but like I say, this is the first time I've come down, so I know you want to see the fruit one. I will get it out and then I can do a video of that. I think I'm going to put that one down. No, I'm not going to put it down. I'm going to swap it now because I do only get the tartan one out at Christmas because I'm that. Oh, in the winter I tend to, want the. Maybe I'll just change the tartan one and put on the tartan frill because at the moment it's got the Christmas frill on it. And I do have just a tartan one. This one I bought off of Tracy. It was made by Calica, but I bought this one off of Tracy. And I did, just before I got this one, I'd had just purchased a tartan one to go on here. So this one will go away now. I'll bag that up, put it away. Maybe I'll just get the tartan one out for now. But I've ordered from Asda 2 white snowsuits, and I've wanted white snowsuits for a while. Well, I've wanted white or blue snowsuits to go on my double pushchair. I love that pushchair. And I really wanted to get the old-fashioned, like, cozy toes with the 2 legs. I've got one set in blue, and I've yet to find another set. Matching set. I wanted matching anyway, so I have bought with my Christmas money 2 white baby grows from Asda that I'll collect on Saturday. I think they're coming to the store on Friday, I think, some point, not until after 5. So I've probably picked them up on Saturday. Saturday is mine and Russ's wedding anniversary, so I'm not sure what we're going to do for the day. And then I'm going to get Annie and Molly, or Annie and Maisie, in my double pushchair, which I love that brio, that double brio. It's an old pushchair, and I just bloody love it. I really love it. It just looks so old-fashioned, and But I can't, I'm looking forward to that, and especially if it's going to be cold next week, and then they can have these little snowy suits on. So I'm going to get that. So I got that. So I am going to get to the pushchair. I mean, it's only behind there, Tracy. It's easy to get to, but not currently. I don't currently want to get there. I've got all of this. I've got too many miniatures to pack away, and my Christmas stuff that I got given to organise. I got given like all sorts of bits and pieces for down in Hillside. I've been so lucky. My family is so generous to me. And then, so it's our wedding anniversary on Saturday. And then next Friday is my birthday. And I'm 56. 56 in bodily age. 6 in mentality age. True story. So I've got like another bit of exciting, presents coming from what I see. Kerry left me some presents here, even though she's coming back. She left my my birthday presents here, so I see they're wrapped up. Can't wait. And then the presents from Russ, I can see them in his garage. And I'm like, ooh, I wonder what that is. It's another big box, and I'm not sure what it is because maybe I showed everybody in a live. I did show everybody in a live, and the lives are available for everybody to watch a week after. So I got this for my Sylvanian land because I don't want the mystical fairy merry-go-round sets because mine is all in the mountains. So I'm gonna have to paint a backdrop, I think, for this. So like my rubbishy backdrops there, I'm gonna have to paint some sort of backdrop for this. But where's it going to go? So I think it's going to go underneath this table here. And I'm going to box it in. So it's got a whole surround. So it's there all the time. And then over here, I'm going to put some shelving for my other sets. I'd like to have a whole layout, but my layout would just grow and grow and grow. My middle daughter is doing, they're having their attic done, like built all in, so that they can put their Lego out because they collect Lego. So they're gonna have a whole like loft room, attic room of Lego. And I could do that with Sylvanians. I could just keep going and going and going, but I just want to stop there. I've got the coffee shop to make because Kerry bought me the latte family. So I do want to do a coffee shop. Well, that'll go up here next to Daisy's store, so that's okay. And so yeah, the Secret Forest Falls. That is it. I don't want any more like sets to make. I don't feel like I do at the moment, Bert. Okay, with your little bike. Bert's caused me no end of grief because I thought he just wanted to live on his own. I thought he wanted to retire. He used to play volleyball. He's a volleyball champion. Do you know that? He's got plaques, haven't you, up in your lodge. So, he's just been a pain by, coming up with all these other things he wants me to do. Aren't you, mate? Eh? Yeah, you can look at me and smile. Look at him. He's so cute. Don't tell me you're going to get married to Daisy this year, all right? And we need to come up with a wedding because I want to build a secret garden as well. I want to build a secret garden as well. I love that story of the secret garden, but I don't know where that's going to go. So, and I also see this is what my brain is like. And then I also, along the top of there, where I've got like a big displays of dolls and all sorts, is to make my Limax Christmas village and keep it up all year round. And I don't want to sell anything or get rid of anything to make space for that. So we will have to see how it goes. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't know where I'm going to put the things that are up there. Tiny Tears, I suppose, could come and sit in the cot down here. And then I do have a Silver Cross doll in its box that Sheena bought me last year, I think, or the year before. She's got one and I've got one. I could take that back up the house and put it in the nursery. And then there's on this side where where the lamp is an old cane baby chair, which would go over the back of a car seat or over the back of a chair or over a chair for the kiddie to sit in. And I love that. But it doesn't get any, it just doesn't get any display. I don't know what. Wonder if these things can like expand out onto the deck out there. I had to put my little table out there and I've got a cover for that. But Russ really waxed it well, so it'll probably last for a few years. So I might put that thing out there and cover it as well, and then in the summer just have them all out on show then. So funny, isn't it? So I just can't. I just don't want to give any away. No fear. They're great finds. They've been good finds, they have. But I do want to set up my Limax up there. I did miss it at Christmas, and like people who came in were like, "Where's your Christmas village? Where's your train?" I'm like, "Oh, I didn't do it this year." But I also didn't do it this year because of Jack, because he was going for my middle daughter's tree when we were over there. Like Kerry's got these like lush Disney collectible glass ornaments that she's got on her tree, which is absolutely fine until you got a toddler toddling around. And in her lounge, so she had a tree one side and she had her log burner the other side, and it was like Piggy in the middle, trying to keep him away from them both. We don't have the log burner on at all when Jack's here because I just don't want to risk that. So yeah, and I also did miss my tree. And so I am going to get a tree next year. A tree is going up. Whether it'll be like a big one, we can't have a real one now because of Millie, so it'll have to be an artificial one again. But I did miss my tree, so I am going to do that next year. But yeah, that's it. But it's not the 12 days of Christmas yet, is it? So we've still got a little bit of time to celebrate the birth of Jesus. And yeah, and has anybody been sale shopping yet? I haven't been sale shopping. I did look on Asda. Why did I look on Asda? There's a reason I looked on Asda. There was something I saw, like an advert that came up, and it was something, I can't remember what it was. Probably something like a kid's Christmas clothing or something like that. So I went and had a look, and I bought a few Christmas clothing items, because when I was looking at my Christmas clothes, I noticed I didn't have a lot of 6 to 9 months. So I'm going to sort out my Christmas clothes. You're going to see me do that. I haven't started it yet. I'm going to sort out my Christmas clothes. And then I bought a few new things in sales just to put back in the box, ready for next year. And so I'm going to sort it through. Some's going to go, some's going to stay. Do you know what I mean? I've got like 3 to 6 months that I don't have that I didn't have a reborn for this year, but I'll keep that because, I could. That's the size reborn I want. So I'll go and buy another newborn. Go figure, hey? Go figure. So when I was on Asda, it has like suggestions and things come on, don't they? When you go on some websites, and suggestions came on for snowsuits, and I think it's because we've got a weather forecast for colder weather coming through, and I was like, oh, white snowsuits, yes, I'm gonna have a look. And so I got 2 white snowsuits, so that'd be great. So I'm excited for that. And their Christmas clothes was so good. I'll show you when it comes. But like, I've got a sweater that's got some writing on, and it was £2. I've got some 2 bodysuits, I think, and they were £1.50 for both. So just a few things like that, just to put in the Christmas box. I went to John Lewis. Their sale hadn't gone down enough for me, and nor had Marks and Spencer's. They're still too expensive. But once you get past like round about my birthday time, the sales go down a lot more then. Well, I've always found that. So yeah. I will shop again. Of course I will. Of course I will. That's my spending money. That's where my spending money goes. But it can't go from. It can't really go much further because I've got to save. Got to save. Save, Caroline. Anyway, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to say, oh, I thought I drunk it all and I haven't. I'm going to say thank you very much. It'll be cold now. Cold coffee's okay though, isn't it? I can't drink cold tea, but cold coffee. I can't drink cold hot chocolate as well. No, the word hot chocolate puts me off. But cold coffee I can drink. So anyway, I'm going to say, oh, excuse me, Happy New Year, everybody. Here's to New Year with our reborn family. I love it. I love it. And see you in the next video. Thanks for joining us. Congratulations to the winners. And yeah, I'll speak to you again soon. Bye.